Beloved ones, namaste, and welcome to the Voice of Passionate Action, a very special broadcast here today live from Tosa Blue Mountain in the energy right there. That's the Pyramid of Peace. That's it. It is happening. And along with the Pyramid of Peace right here, I mean, just a beautiful breath in front of me is the wonderful Darwin Rodriguez and his beautiful abuela, Maria Josefina, who we're going to be talking to in just a moment, along with Nancy, our extraordinary new incredible director here. You're going to hear more from her. Shri, my heart is pounding.
Absolutely.
My heart is pounding. Welcome, everyone. Welcome.
Beloved ones, we are delighted to be with you live from Tosa Blue Mountain in Ecuador. And behind us, off in the background, you're going to see the misty clouds. And as we get out of the camera, it comes into focus.
Beautiful is that?
We're going to be talking more about that.
And there's our spiral labyrinth right there. Those of you that may not be aware, it's one of three labyrinths we actually have here.
But under that pyramid tent is an infinite spiral, a labyrintha.
So let's just breathe that in. It's Sunday. It's a moment to come together as community. It's a moment to just remember who we are. So Shri, would you guide us in an Ave Saw breath? Let's just take a moment and go right there. Let's just do that together.
Let's join together with presence, with clear intention to connect to the divine energy. Breathing in Ave, the hail to the divine, and exhaling without any resistance, the Saw. Let's do this together. Twice, please. Here we go. Ave. Ave. Saw.
And remember to smile, because a smile is the signal to the universe that you have arrived. And speaking of you have arrived, I hope you enjoyed our little opening. I hope you were here for it. If you weren't, go back and watch it again when this is a recording, because at the end, what you saw was the gift of what's been happening this week, the gift of these July revelations. And the one thing that I wanted to share with all of you, this was gifted to me last night and I have not opened it yet. So this is our first little unwrapping today. And I held it for all of you because you all know this story. Those of you that have been blessed to be with Shri and I over the past 20 years, 10 years, 5 years, 3 years, this is your first time, welcome home. And in the last few photos you saw there of the ceremony, and we're going to be really unpacking a lot of that in just a moment, you saw a beautiful little girl dancing around. And Shri and I have had the blessing of watching this little girl grow up.
We've been watching her grow. You know, her sweetness continues.
I will never forget when Luna came here. Her name is Luna. And when she came here for her first ceremony, she jumped into my lap and she had a little pink stone that I still have in my temescal and a little white stone. And she sat in my lap and she was just so sweet and might've been, I don't know, 4 years old, maybe. Looking up at me with this adorable smile, she holds this little red stone, takes the white stone and uses it like a chalkboard. And she starts drawing me hearts. And I have been blessed with Luna hearts for the past 3 years. And it had been a
Yes,
while since we've
yes.
had the gift of seeing Luna. She hadn't been here. So every time Luna comes, I always have Luna gifts. Everybody knows that when Luna shows up, there's always a regalito. There's always a present waiting for Luna. And so this was what she gave me back. And I wanted to show all of you, look, is this so beautiful? So, oh, there it is. I have to go up there. Okay, there you go. So look, is that so sweet? And she said, okay, here it is, right? Muchísimas gracias. And she did 3 little hearts and that shriek hero with Luna in the middle. Is that so beautiful? I mean, is that just got your heart so deep? And she always, there isn't anything she ever gives me that doesn't have hearts. And I'm sharing this with you because, again, I haven't opened it yet. I got it late last night. So should we see what Luna, so this was Luna's vision of the ceremony, right?
Yeah.
So, and remember, those of you that are over on YouTube, I hope you're chatting. Jess is here in real time. We're going to be able to get your comments and involve you in this conversation. So let's see what beautiful Luna drew. I won't even look at it first. I'm going to let you look at it first. Is it upside down? Turn it this way. Okay, let me see. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. Jess got it immediately. That was me yesterday.
She drew the
I
feathered
think we're all gonna
headdress
start
that Kara
crying
was
again.
wearing.
Oh my God. Are we all crying
All the
yet?
feathers, yeah, yeah.
I think that is the best portrait of me that has ever been drawn. This is the picture I want to be known by. Oh my God, in every way.
Yeah, beautiful smile.
Oh, are we all crying? This tells you, yes. Oh my God. Like, I have to get a really good frame for this. Now we have to protect it. I am so grateful to share it with all of you first. And so this is what's happening, is that the children, this beautiful young lady was here, as you saw, learning the ways of her culture, learning the ancient languages, learning how to love outside of a need for a world of materiality, healing with the plants of our planet. And this really brings us to July. And Shri, I want to do just a 2-second July update. So we're going to do a 2-second July update, but are you feeling your heart chakra? Notice your heart chakra. It's going to get even bigger. It's a beautiful moment of love and really of oneness for all. And here we are, as you're looking at the July calendar right now, I want to remind you, what was July? July was the death of the caterpillar as the rising butterfly emerges. It is our new form. It is our new way of being. It is the collective harmony of the yes.
Yes.
And July is about experiencing that through the energy of the one, and the one always being one again. And this is that moment where the world has brought those that have been quietly doing the work. Shri and I, we left 10 years ago and said, we're just going to go do the work. But we knew 2 years ago we were called to come back and start being more public with that. The beautiful beings you're going to meet today, who the world needs to know about and support, who carry such presence, power, beauty, and magic. And that is what this July moment is. And it began at the change of June, when that awareness was rising within us, when all of those revelations in June, all of that awareness was saying, I know things are changing. I know it's not going to be the same. Something's shifting, something's shifting.
Our world is
right?
changing. Yeah.
As the pyramid of peace has been going up. And before we get to the pyramid of peace, and we had another miracle revelation, newsflash, yes, live UFO footage coming. Dana took it. And this is just part of what you're going to see with the pyramid. So holding all of that, I really want to, Shri, I want to allow Jess a moment.
Yes.
Because Jess,
Yeah,
come on up, because
up.
beautiful Jess has been here this whole month, just about. She
Right
barely
under
got
here.
back from the Mexico trip and then jumps on a plane to be here in Ecuador. And God bless Dana. She shows up here in Ecuador and immediately says, I am purging for the world. We love you, Dana. She's been stuck in her casita since she got here. We know you're here. We love you. All right, Jess, we're going to pick it up from July 13 and bring you to this very moment. All right, Jess, why don't you let us know?
Yeah.
I'm going to give Jess the floor because goodness knows she needs it. All right, a lot of sharing.
All right. I got your back.
Thank you. Thank you, Shri. You know, July 13th, I pray you were all there with us. And if for some reason you were not, go and grab the link. Go grab the link in the description of the show. Go to shriandkira.com and get the recording and be there, because We will be back on July 28th. You really, really want to absorb that. And if you were there, go review it, because I bet between July 13th and now a lot has changed in your life. I know it has in mine. And July 13th, the full moon, we opened this portal of energy together. And it was because of us together that we are able to rise on the planet. The energy on the planet was very tangibly felt for our ceremony, and we know that you were with us. It was a very intimate setting. We were there in circle together from all corners of the world. And in that moment, we were also consecrating the pyramid's been going up this month. The pyramid's building rapidly, as you can see. And, you know, we celebrated Shri's birthday also this month. So it's been absolutely incredible. So his birthday, really, I felt like, Shri, your birthday kicked off the energy going into July 13th. We had a party, and as we should, you know, and it is the party. It is the moment. I mean, we can celebrate. We still have work to do. We still have things to do, but also to remember to be in joy. And when we open that portal July 13th, you know, a lot of things have been shifting and happening here. I mean, we have beautiful Nancy here now, you're going to see soon, and Freddie, and this pyramid happening, and your house being built. There's so much joy on this property, and our incredible visitors that are here with us today that led to the ceremony yesterday. Please go watch it if you did not connect with it. It's over at Shri and Kira's official YouTube, and it's here at Oneness Talk Radio YouTube. So you can connect with this ceremony. And we were in ceremony for quite a few hours after we ended that live stream. And we are still in that ceremony. We very much are still feeling that ceremony. And it was a unification. While that ceremony was happening, workers were working on the pyramid. And in that energy, Darwin Rodriguez, Alexander Padilla, Maria Josefina, and musicians, and all those gathered here, Kyla holding the energy for Russia, you know, it was unification. From the beginning of the ceremony, I know I noticed like the tension, you know, you could feel the polarities, right? And through the conclusion, and what I'm integrating and noticing, that we really truly did unify. And what happened here on this land is igniting for the pyramid in September when we consecrate it. What you're seeing now is about half the height of what this pyramid will be, you know? So I feel we truly did succeed yesterday in unifying tribes from the Amazon and here in the mountains in the Andes, coming together, lineage holders and elders, Master Lady Kira Ra holding the presence of the North and her Chanupa, and the ceremony. It combined all the traditions, and there was so much love and so much joy. And, you know, since then, we're all still very much in this energy and very aware. We're in this, in between that full moon and the new moon coming on July 28th. So what I'm aware of is we must keep holding presence, be in joy of this life, this beautiful planet. Notice and count your miracles and your blessings, and stay together, you know, reach out when you're feeling something, you know, let somebody know, connect with those that understand and that you can connect with, and be with us and track with us. Make sure you're here every Sunday, and make sure, again, connect with that July 13th ceremony. It truly is incredible what we're doing here. And I'm so beyond blessed and grateful to be able to be part of this, and you're part of this. We can't do it without everybody. So keep sharing, keep spreading, be part of the pyramid, get over to our website, get your piece of the pyramid, and be with us.
I feel so tall.
You are so tall.
Wait till you meet our
I'm
friend.
so short.
But I just wanted to stand here because standing next to Jess, I actually feel so short, because sincerely, I'm standing next to a true master, and I am so grateful. And everything you have been doing for so many, if you all knew that this woman, there are no such things as time clocks around Jess. There is no such thing as no task too big, too small. Jess just loves you. And, you know, this is the president of what's a growing major organization who still takes the time to help me with silly things like appointments. And so we've got to love her even more. And thank you, because really, Jess, and I want to appreciate Shri as well and bring him in before I let you go. Remember that the divine feminine rising This all began on August 8th, 2020, when we ignited that lion's gate for the infinite balance, when Mother Ganga herself was rising up in the face of the Father Amazon, saying, you either accept me as an equal or this is not going to be fun. And that was why when the Kundalini energy of the planet moved from the Himalayas back in 2012, remember all of that? And it came here to the Andes, it became a destabilizing force for India, because it was a moment when India had an opportunity to also expand as the leader of expansion, as did this area. So now the balance has come. And this is why we are here in Ecuador. And I want to just echo something you said, because in this month of July, we have pillars. And the weekends are the pillars. And this ceremony took place on a Saturday. And if you were with us last week, you remember that we talked about how it would be the 10th through the 16th. It would be that week that's going to really bring together the anchor for what will be the forward momentum and the expansion, not only for the rest of this year, but literally as we move this experience of potentiality into greater creation and forward momentum. And I don't think it was an accident that through the sacred sequence of incarnation, I'm staring at my beloved one, and he's going, oh, you're not going here. And I'm like, yes, I am. That through the sacred sequence of incarnation, you incarnated so that your 70th cycle around the sun of physical experience would begin this week that culminated with our ceremony yesterday. And I don't think that's an accident, because the sacred sequence of incarnation is absolutely what it is, your sacred sequence. So we just wanted to take a moment and say thank you. Thank you for being on the planet now. Thank you for saying yes. Thank you for staying in 2019 when everything tried to take you out, because without Shri's presence, this pyramid wouldn't be happening. You know, and it brings us, and I just really want us to really get what is being, it's like, where's Guinness, number one, right? This is the world's largest bamboo pyramid to ever be constructed in modern history. It is the first to integrate 100% indigenous architecture and building methods, including creative designs to hold the structure for modern presence. It has an innovative frequency generator, 100%. After 20 years of, I mean, I think I've heard David Hawkins every day of my life. And, you know, our first date was to meet him. And so I'm going to turn it over to Shri. Don't you think we should turn it over to Shri? Because this week is important to understand the energy of the pyramid and what's happening here. Because as that frequency has been ascending, our guests are with us here now. And so as we move through the pyramid, then we're going to come into this very moment together. So I hope you're enjoying your beverage. I know I'm enjoying mine. And Justin and I are going to let Shri have his well-deserved moment. And he's got some great video for you too.
All right, beloved ones, want to give you a little update on the pyramid project. And as Kira was just sharing, this is truly an exciting moment, because the entire pyramid is built of bamboo, and I have some footage of that to show you in a moment, combined with bajareke, which is basically, as most people think of adobe when we think of a mud house, but these are not bricks. It's actually woven in with fabric and such to create the walls of the pyramid. So I'm going to tune in here in my computer and show you this video clip. And it's not handy, so hang on a second. Oh, there it is. Okay. All right, here we go. Let me get this queued up. Sometimes on a laptop, it takes a moment to see everything. And I trust you're seeing the entry screen here. Let me click play and I'll tell you more about it. So as you know, the pyramid is designed from the highest expression of the golden ratio. This is the fundamental building block of all creation and form. And there you see the nautilus shell, and that is the aspect ratio of our pyramid. It radiates the energy of resurrection, the energy of creation. And this particular handout that's being scanned, you can get it at our website, of all of the studies that have been done in Ukraine and Russia over the last many years. So powerful is the pyramid that they built one on top of a hospital over the recovery room, because people were recovering faster. And as you can see here, this is David Hawkins' work. pyramid will vibrate at 600. It will restore the energy field of all the beings that come in contact with it or drink the water conditioned in the pyramid or hold in their hands the crystalline objects conditioned. Now take a look at this beautiful Ecuadorian bamboo. This is just fabulous. This bamboo, 60 feet it grows in 5 years, and they harvest it, and it's a renewable resource. You can see that we've incorporated the inner resonating pyramid inside the large pyramid, and what a beautiful place to lift. What a beautiful place to meditate. Here are our workers sanding the bamboo, getting it ready. Look at this, it's just fabulous. The black stripes on the bamboo are reinforcements with carbon fiber. And there you see the scaffolding, looking at the flowers that are growing at the nearby the pyramid. That scaffolding is only half the height. So prepare to be impressed. This pyramid of peace is being built for you, for all of humanity. Please join us, please support us to finish this pyramid and to build more. It takes a community in order to really do something fantastic. You know, one time I had a teacher tell me, if you think you can do it yourself, you're not dreaming big enough. It's time to recognize that together we are better, sharing our resources, sharing our perceptions, our energies, etc. And that's how we create the earth that we all want to be in. Now, I have one more little video, because as this pyramid has been manifesting, you know, everything creates with a vision and then it comes into form. We begin here and we bring it into form. Now, this pyramid is already resonating, even though you don't physically see it all. And I want to show you the UFO film, which is 30 seconds here, that Dana captured the other day. And what, here we go.
I want to see it too.
So okay.
I'm coming around to look.
Okay, so we're coming up here. Hang on a second. There it is.
Now, guys, seriously, just pay attention.
So what you see it's a nighttime shot. There's one of the beautiful trees at Tosa Blue Mountain, and you see the lights of the village in the distance. And let's look at this. And there's the blinking light of the unidentified object.
And notice all the color changes.
And it's moving in an irregular fashion.
And when you zoom in on it, you see all the geometric experience of it.
Radiating a lot of energy.
And this is with the pyramid just having really begun. I think I think the first level might just be constructed. And so imagine the equinox in September. Imagine when beautiful Darwin and prayerfully Maria Josefina will be back here. Chief Phil will be here. Yaku Perez will be here. Raul Delgado will be here. We invite all Indigenous leaders to say yes and gather with us at the consecration of what will be the first energy generator of pure peace outside of all agenda, constructed and sincerely crafted through Indigenous hands saying yes to unification. We have many different tribes represented right now that are working together that have not come together to do these projects before. So imagine the beauty. And, you know, speaking of beauty, Sri, I think we should just move to yesterday and
yeah.
Let's bring in our beautiful guests.
Absolutely.
So if you would.
So come on up here, por favor.
Oh, no, honey, we needed an introduction. Forgive me. I had to take some things off.
I was going to introduce them if we were here.
That was my sly toss to my husband. Forgive me. Forgive me.
Go
So let's, first and foremost, let's bring our hands to our heart. Because yesterday ushered in a beautiful moment here at Tosa Blue Mountain. It was a moment where Alexander Padilla and all of his brethren who came, all of the musicians who came, had an opportunity to have a unifying, consecrating experience with their brothers of the Amazon and their sisters of the Amazon. And before we bring in our beautiful guests, I do want to bring in Nancy first. So first I want to introduce you to Nancy, because really what makes this possible, Nancy. So I want to share with you that Nancy, those of you that may have caught our television show, Exploring the Mysterious Universes, remember we did a show at Moshpi, which was up in the cloud forest of here in Ecuador. Well, while not working at Moshpee, she worked right next door. And so we are so blessed to have here as a new Heffa. I'm so excited here at Tosa Blue Mountain, and a naturalist and an incredible interpreter. So welcome, Nancy. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Hello, everyone, everybody. I am so happy. I am so glad to be here, to belong to this land. The energy here is incredible. You will feel it here. And I am so happy, of course, as well, to be a part of this special team here, Kira. And thank you very much.
Well, and I want to share, oh, it's our honor. And I want to share with you that Nancy was right in that ceremony yesterday, participating, supporting, and one of the greatest gifts was opening the gateway for the world and for all of us to understand and hear our beautiful Darwin Rodriguez and his beautiful grandmother, Maria Josefina, who we are now welcoming in. And do we want to have chairs for them? What would they prefer? So come on in, por favor.
Por favor.
Please. They have been so patiently waiting, literally right around the table here. And so, mejor una silla or está bien?
Está bien.
Está bien?
Okay.
Por
Un poquito más
favor.
espacio para.
Yeah, hay más espacio.
Well,
Here we go. And Nancy, por favor.
por favor.
No, por favor, un momento, mi amor. ¿Necesito una silla?
No,
¿Está bien? Okay, all right. How beautiful. Well, there we all are. And so first and foremost, everyone, we'd like to introduce and formally say thank you. The blessing of having these incredible people here is overwhelming. It is a blessing. Este tiempo es una bendición para nosotros. Y gracias. Gracias, gracias, gracias. And Nancy is going to be interpreting. We're going to make sure that everything we say from now on will be in English and Spanish.
So just as we hand this off to Nancy, I just want to make sure that you all understand that Darwin is indeed a village leader, a tribal leader in the Amazon, in an area up close to the Colombia border, where they've had lots of intrusions with modern society seeking to steal land and take things. And so they're in a very heart-centered way standing firm and saying our culture deserves to be respected and our land deserves to be respected, and we are here to share, not to do anything other than love each other in a positive way. And so what we'll do is please ask Darwin if he'd like to share a little bit about his projects or
Well,
the
let's
culture.
begin first with the ceremony.
Yes,
I think that as in the energy of the ceremony, let us first come together in unification. Is that okay? Sure. Can we go
absolutely.
there first?
Yeah.
So because we were just talking about this right before we went on the air, and I think we are all still in ceremony.
Mhm.
And I think it's good for all of you to receive the blessings of the energy they are currently experiencing. So can you? Thank you.
Entonces, por favor, que nos cuente un poquito más acerca de su experiencia que tuvimos ayer en la ceremonia que tuvo.
No, pues primeramente agradecer al Padre Creador que nos ha dado esta oportunidad más de estar aquí y la experiencia pues en este sector principalmente que estamos de los Cañaris, de este sector sagrado, de estas montañas que existen aquí, que tienen vida. La compartimentación de la medicina fue algo muy fantástico, porque nosotros en la Amazonía pues tomamos yagé y el día de ayer coordinamos la medicina sagrada de yagé también con la medicina sagrada de aguacoya aquí en este hermoso centro de Tosa que está dirigida por la hermana Kira y el hermano Shri y todos los que componemos este equipo, grande trabajo. Y
So first of all, he wants to thank to God to have the chance, the opportunity to be in this land, and he wants to thank as well to the ancient people who used to live in this area. So the yagé is one of the beverage, ancient beverage that the people from their community used to drink. So he was really happy to share the different beverage for different cultures. You see it from the Quichua from the Amazon and the Quichuas from this land, the Cañaris. So continue, por favor. And he wants also to thank to Sri and Kira as well for the invitation that you made them.
sí, eso fue una experiencia muy linda porque aquí sentimos las dos fuerzas espirituales, como la fuerza de la espiritualidad del pueblo cañari, de nuestros abuelos ancestrales dentro de este sagrado territorio, y también la unidad entre las grandes medicinas de la sabiduría de Amazonía a través de la compartimentación de esta sagrada medicina.
So they,
Two forces.
yeah, they feel two forces here. See, the medicine from the Quechua region, from the Amazon, and the medicine from the Cañaris as well. So here yesterday, we share the two combinations of that. See?
Entonces, lo que tuve aquí, una visión bien grande, una visión que habíamos mirado la presencia de nuestros abuelos anteriores y mirar que este es un punto céntrico en donde se va a generar una resistencia en protección, en unidad por la paz, por la defensa de nuestras selvas, por la defensa de nuestra Amazonía y la defensa también del mundo entero.
So he felt here the presence of the ancient people, ancient abuelos that we said, or grandfathers in this case. You can understand better probably. So this land is unique, said, because we preserve here everything, the energy, the natures as well. So this is gonna be a main place for preservation. Yeah.
Y de antemano, de todo corazón, agradecer también desde el abuelo Phil, que han hecho esa gran conexión, la hermana Adriana, acá los hermanos Kira y Shiri, y todos los que hacen el conjunto de este equipo de trabajo, las hermanas de comunicación, las hermanas que traducen, los hermanos que nos sirven el alimento de día a día para nuestros cuerpos, agradecer por ese gran trabajo, de ese gran tejido de unidad de pueblos, de unidad de ciencia, de unidad de sabiduría. Por eso nosotros estamos también acá diciendo que queremos también formar también allá un centro de medicina, que es muy necesario porque en nuestros sectores no hay. Manejamos viaje, manejamos temas, pero sí es necesario también de construirnos, ojalá otro templo de salud similar a lo que tenemos acá. Sería nuestro sueño y también para compartir la medicina.
Yeah. He wants to thank to all the people who was involved in this project, in this connection, and he hope to have to support the people who want to really support, to make in their community a kind of project, a health project, where they can share the knowledge about the medicine, the natural medicines, and the ancestors' medicines.
Sí, entonces eso decíamos nosotros. Allá también existe mucha medicina, como tenemos una de las partes, la madre de las medicinas, así como acá en nuestra sierra, Cañaris es Aguacoya, allá existe lo que es, decimos yagé o ayahuasca, que también, y además de eso existe el yoco, que es antiviral, que protege la salud, y ese más que todo en el COVID, nosotros nunca nos hemos vacunado, nos hemos sostenido con esas plantas medicinales. Entonces, nosotros sería la idea compartir también esas medicinas para que pueda, ojalá, la familia que está, la humanidad pueda también servirse de esa medicina y poder también solucionar sus dificultades, sus enfermedades, porque hoy en el mundo entero hay muchas cosas químicas. Eso nos está dañando nuestros cuerpos y yo creo que debemos optar por usar bastante y desarrollar, proyectarnos hacia la medicina tradicional, que creo que es la que tenemos, antes de que también se pierda, porque la culturización de Occidente y todo eso nos va ubicándonos a otros sitios y vamos como que perdiendo el conocimiento que tenemos desde nuestra ancestralidad, de nuestras sagradas plantas medicinales.
So he said that in their community, they have the main beverage, that is the ayahuasca. And here in the Cañaris has, ¿cuál es el de aquí? Por aquí,
Aguacoya.
Aguacoya. But in the community of Edwin has some, as well the Yoko.
Yoko.
Yeah, the Yoko is a beverage used to drink the people for create energy and as well for the, how do you say,
Antiviral.
antiviral. It's antiviral. And he said as well that in that community, in his community, they don't have cases of COVID.
Right.
And this is why they have the beverage, the Yoko beverage. That
And
is important.
We want to jump in for one moment and honor that yesterday, and please share with him in Spanish when I'm done, that yesterday we were also blessed to have both Dr. Farzin and Dr. of Pharmacology, Kafa Aki. They were here at the ceremony and met with Darwin, because part of what the Global Minga is doing is opening this biology lab right here at Tosa Blue Mountain. Just in the past few weeks alone, our local biologist that's been here documenting has discovered 82 native variety of plants on this soil. This is part of what Darwin was seeing, that this is a little, we've said it's really like a little ark. It's very much got everything here. But of those 80 varieties, or 82 and 40, 82 varieties, 40 are edible. 40 are edible. And so as we are coming together, what we're discovering is not all medicine is about taking a journey that might frighten. The gift is that when the beauty of the Amazon can be protected, how can we sleep at night not protecting everything they're doing? Right? So when we can protect what they're doing, when we can honor these sacred plants, when we have the land, the space, and the availability to continue this project knowing it's protected, that's why we're coming together.
Yes. Yeah.
Because this is the moment. And so we are so grateful for this affirmation, because it was just today that Farzin took his exam to formally get his doctor's license here in Ecuador, which means we now have the blessing of not only a doctor of pharmacology who could start doing all of the scientific research needed to really protect these medicines. We also have the doctor here to assist us. We are being blessed every day, and it's your contributions that keep all this going. And so we're inviting you to bring a hand to your heart and notice what you're noticing. So
Yeah.
please.
Acá llegó un biólogo a hacer el estudio de lo que es plantas, ¿sí? Entonces encontraron alrededor de 82, solo lo que es en Blusa, en Tosa Blue Mountain, encontraron 82, de las cuales alrededor de 40 son de consumo, ¿sí? Que pueden servir como para medicina y también como para lo que es la preparación de platos, ¿no?
Sí, y de
Entonces,
ciencia.
ajá, y de
Sí.
ciencia. Entonces,
Sí.
es muy importante, como usted mencionó, el cuidado del medio ambiente, ¿no? To protect,
Sí,
Yes.
protect the
exactamente.
forest, es muy
Protección
importante.
y preservación.
Y preservación.
Y
correcto.
posible, abuela, un momento de experiencia y está bien.
¿Quieres
and then
compartir?
compartir en un momento.
Que sí.
¿Quiere
¿Usted?
compartir su experiencia con nosotros, abuelita?
Como le dijeron.
Como, lo que yo le pregunté en la mañana, ¿cómo fue su experiencia de estar en el lugar?
La
Cuando tomó la
borracherita.
bebida, ¿cómo sintió usted? abuela?
Mire, hablo.
Sí, hable,
Sí,
nosotros le ayudamos aquí.
gracias.
Pues primeramente yo agradezco a mi Dios. Agradezco a mi Dios que me tiene en este lugar, porque nunca y nunca lo había pensado llegar a este lugar. Pero por medio de mi Dios del cielo, estoy aquí viéndolas a ustedes, que nunca pensaba verlas.
She wants first of all to thank God to be part of this to be part of this project, to be here, and she wants to thank as well for the invitation of Kira and Shri.
Entonces, y agradezco que el día sábado hubo una ceremonia. Tampoco no he estado nunca en la ceremonia. Y ahí nos dieron de beber unas bebidas. De lo tanto que digo que jamás lo había bebido. Pero estaba muy bueno, pero me cogió mucha borrachera.
for her, it was the first time that she tried different beverage, and for that reason, she really felt, she really felt the experience complete different, and she probably was a little feel that the energy more than the other times. Yeah.
Sí.
Cuéntenos,
Sí.
cuéntenos un poquito más, díganos qué es lo que usted hace en su comunidad. María. Yo creo que es importante.
Ya, en mi comunidad hacemos lo primero que es nuestro trabajo. Sembramos maíz, plátano, yuca, eso. Y también tenemos reuniones para trabajar así en las mingas. Eso.
I ask what does she do in the communities, in this case, the woman, yeah? And she tell us that normally women are in charge to plant, yeah? To plant, in this case, yuca or manioc, corn as well. And there they used to have meetings, woman meetings, where they used to make handicrafts, like
I
really
have to
nice.
show you because Shri,
Yes.
our heart just went crazy. I have to go up here. Look, is this the most beautiful, amazing bracelet? Am I getting you guys? Look, is that so gorgeous? All handmade by these beautiful, beautiful people. And you should see Shri's too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, it's wonderful to feel the energy of the hands that have created the pulseras and celebrated the ancient traditions and through ceremonial colors and adornos.
So she has more to share.
Bueno. También cultivamos las semillas. Bien, recolectamos semillas, bien cultivadas o bien silvestres. Y también el alimento de nosotros también es de los mojojoyes. Eso son unos gusanitos que eso se cría en las palmas de
So she said as well that they plant some special beans in this case, yeah, for using to make handicrafts as well. And they used to pick up, ¿cuál es el nombre de las larvas que ustedes le dicen? De la larva.
Es el chontacuro.
No, yeah. And she said as well that normally the women are in charge to pick the chontacuros or a kind of larvas. Chontacuros, larvas, or could be montis in another communities also known. But the important thing here, I think, is that Maria Josefina is known as partera. What is the meaning of partera? Partera is the person who is in charge in the communities to help the women to give birth. So
She is the midwife.
Yeah.
And so how beautiful that she is here birthing this moment.
Yeah.
And that Jess is also a midwife. I find it beautiful that we have both the Northern Hemisphere and the Southern Hemisphere here midwifing this moment. It's such a gift.
yeah, it's such a gift.
Le digo sobre el contenido del chontacuro.
Por favor.
Ya. Lo que nos decía también la abuelita sobre del chontacuro, ¿no? Que es un gusanito que da de la palma. Además de eso, tiene un potencial de medicina. O sea, él tiene una mantequita que es gordita y esa medicina, ese aceite, cuando los podemos sacarlos, los sacamos de ese aceite y eso sirve para los niños, para tratar el asma.
Wow.
Por eso cuidamos mucho los pulmones. El bichito ese que comemos la larvita no es a veces por comerlo, sino que a la vez sirve de alimento y a la vez es proteína para especialmente los pulmones.
Wow.
A los niños, sí. Es
Yeah.
esa,
Por favor, transducir un
Yeah.
momento.
So this larva they use normally to pick from the palm heart, yeah, from the palm tree. So, and this is important because it's healthy. The people of the communities used to get it and get the oil, they extract the kind of oil that it has. And it helps to the lungs.
The whole pulmonary, he was
Yeah,
talking
the whole
about asthma
pulmonary, yeah.
and the
los
whole
pulmones.
right, the whole pulmonary system, right? So that's extraordinary that it helps to support that and to strengthen it. So it's más fuerte. It's extraordinary. Por favor. Yeah, continue.
Y entonces eso es lo que nos sirve la larvita. De ahí tenemos el otro que hablamos del chihuamuyo, que dice el 1000 pesos,
Mm,
que de eso sale también, es un aceite que se
ujú.
cosecha cada año, son unos racimos moraditos, y uno, como sabe, entonces tiene eso, a la vez es alimento fortaleciente para el cuerpo, una vitamina muy fuerte, pero también se saca el aceite, y ese aceitico también se saca, también le sirve para tomar de a cucharaditas para cuestiones de los pulmones, para cuestiones de la
Wow.
que se, o sea, son vegetales que
Yeah.
Wow.
They have a chihuamuyo plant. Como más o menos qué es el chihuamuyo?
ese 1000 pesos, una pepita negrita que
Yeah.
sale en los
Or also
montes,
known
así,
as 1000 pesos for them.
así le dicen.
And
Ah,
they
interesting.
extract as
le
well,
dicen.
the kind of oil and use as well for the pulmons.
Wow.
Sí.
For the
So,
pulmons.
so I want you all to start imagining a world where we're able to support each other. Now, imagine all the beneficios, all the benefits that he's talking about. Imagine when those seeds are conditioned in that pyramid. Shri, what happened when they conditioned seeds in the Russian pyramid? Because imagine the power and potency of these plants if we're able to have this pyramid of peace be part of that.
One of the things that was documented is that this frequency brings things to their highest potential, their divine blueprint. Seeds had 100% increase in germination rates, and the plants grew faster and fuller. They were just healthier.
And with our biolab here, we can do these experiments to actually begin to see the documentation. And then as we bring this beauty around the planet with these 12 pyramids of peace, this gift of healing.
Yes.
Remember, inside every pyramid of peace is an Ovesa oasis that will now have here in Ecuador these beautiful plants as part of that healing environment. They're just being in the presence of the plants
Just
is
the
a healing
frequency of the
environment.
plant is
Just
healing.
growing them, and
Yeah.
then in the water systems, because remember, it's about the Amazon, it's about the water, it's about protection. Where these beautiful beings traveled from, ¿cuántas horas por el viaje?
23 horas.
23. So for 23 hours, these people beautifully came to honor us with the gift of their presence, getting here Friday night, very tired, and having the gift of just going, oh,
2 horas en canoa por río.
perdón.
23
2 horas
hours,
también por
2
río.
hours by a river.
So, and
2 hours
2
out
hours
on
on the
the
boat, right? So first it's 2 horas on la canoe.
Sí.
Yeah, 2 horas on the canoe until they
Okay.
began the 21 hours to get here. And so they're going to be here in September. So remember, you can be here in September too, and you can be supporting everything that's happening with them, all of the things that are coming forward as part of our global Minga process by just saying yes.
Yes.
How are you part of Minga? Is your Minga through your foundation? Are you a philanthropist that says, yes, this is worth looking at, this is worth doing something about? Are you a person who says, just let me have a brick in that floor, right? Remember, go and learn about the brick program. Imagine that your prayer is in the floor of the pyramid, and that every being that will ever receive the blessing will receive that blessing also returned to you. Imagine that gift. And that program is very, very affordable and easy to look at right now online. Is everything at shrinkcare.com?
Everything's there. Yeah.
All
Click
right.
on the Pyramid Partners link.
And speaking of you guys online, I want to see if we have any questions. So do we have any questions, Jess, or anything over in the
beautiful sharings.
All right. Well, Jess, since you have the phone, come on up. So we're going to take a moment and hear from all of you, and we can all stay here.
Yeah.
And I'm going to just move
Yeah.
this.
Venga.
Nope, está bien. Here we go. Maybe
Ahí.
you can cozy up.
Okay.
All right, Jess, come cozy
We
here.
can join.
Okay.
There we are.
Hi, Espacio. Yeah.
All right, so let's hear from you guys. And remember, if you have any questions, this is your moment to pop them in real time. Jess is actually here today, so we're not having to go through the wireless to find out what you're asking. All right, Jess, we'll let you go for it.
Pauline shares, she's so grateful she found Shri and Kira in 2019 on BBS.
Oh.
And she's
wow.
releasing the tears of joy to have found the galactic family during the
Mm.
first lineage holder offered as a scholarship. Together we're better united.
We love you.
Thank you, dear.
Yes.
You.
A lot of
So
excitement
thanks.
about the ships and the ship videos. Yes, they're coming.
Wait till that September equinox. You got to be here. They've been coming almost every night, by the way.
Kyla shares to be a part of the pyramid is truly a blessing. It will bring so much healing and prosperity to everyone participating. Amazing. We've got Courtney, this is also very exciting. So much gratitude for our global and galactic Minga. Yes, there are millions of spaceships everywhere now watching the greatest show in the universe. I love that they're already so curious about the pyramid's beginnings. Such a great time to be alive.
Yes, remember that.
Yes.
Linda Perry, such a powerful moment birthing. Angela, amazing energy. I'm surrounded by birds, chipmunks, squirrels, and bunnies to witness the magic firsthand. Thank
Beautiful.
you.
Yes.
Beautiful. Thank you.
Courtney shares, so courageous and brave to stand together in unity,
Mm.
unifying humanity through unconditional love. The image of all of you is spectacular to witness. So Leek, my heart and soul understood even the Spanish, you know, because you can feel
Exactly.
the energy of the love.
Exactly. Love is the idioma eternal. Love is the eternal language.
And Angela echoes oneness. I find myself smiling, unable to stop. Don't speak Spanish, but it's like my soul knows and
Mhm.
is.
See,
Ellos dicen que
So
Mm.
Leek, plant medicine to spiritual healing from all of Mother Gaia. Catherine, such an honor to be witnessing such beautiful moments of all the tribes coming together as one divine human family with sacred
Mm.
medicines for all. So beautiful and so many blessings.
I see Yvonne. My heart is dancing with joy. Indeed, Yvonne, this is a moment of dancing.
see,
Indeed. And
Gary?
yeah.
I thank God constantly for a plant medicine experience I had in 2018 that changed the way a few very beautiful experience beyond words, pure
Mm.
intention, no fear worked for me.
That's the gift.
Patrick, thanks to both
Mm.
masters, we have this incredible gift of the pyramid that our earth is so much needs at this transformative time.
Yes, yes, and yes. And I
Yes.
want to say from Diane, this beautiful grandmother, Maria Josefina, radiating so much unconditional love and beauty. And I think we all say, yes,
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 yes.
yes. We are so grateful to have you here. It's such a gift. May she return in September with Darwin. Yes, I think that's a big yes, yes, yes.
Yes.
All right.
And just lots of more sharings. Wonderful time today. Tears of joy, loving the connection. Patrick, where can we find the BRIC program on Sri and Kira, please? At the Pyramid Global Minga page. If you go to the Pyramid page.
Okay, so how do they find the page, Jess, is what they're
if you go to
asking.
Sri and Kira, it's on the homepage.
Okay, so you have to scroll down. If you go to shriankira.com, scroll down a little bit and you'll see two videos. One, and the first one is the Pyramid Project. There's the video and the link right there. And we were going to make this easier for you to
We
find.
will.
Thank you for asking. It's a great comment and suggestion.
yeah.
And
All right,
love
and-
the eternal
Th-
language. Love, 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 love. Blessings.
Beautiful.
And
And why don't we
Amara.
close right there?
Yeah.
Hey, Amara, who inspired the BRIC program. Mwah.
Yes. Truly the beauty of this pregnant moment is in balance with the spirit of the midwife at its foundation.
Yes.
And
Smart.
Amara is a labor delivery nurse who just retired after, I hope I get this right, sweetheart, 30 years of active birthing, how many beautiful souls you've brought into the world. And so I think that's a beautiful way to stop on these comments and our
Yeah.
sharings.
Yeah.
Thank you, Jess.
Thank
We're
you.
so grateful.
You know, and one of the things that my heart is so full with the connections of love and the connections of sincerity. And as our beautiful brother and sister here have shared, the natural world has the custodians and the holders of that connection and those wisdoms, and they are here to share this. And that this is a time to remember that everything that we require to be vibrant is already here.
Law of instantaneous manifestation.
We don't need a rescuer. We don't need another chemical or technology. What we need to do is be connected.
Remember who you are.
And in that love and in that upliftment of frequency, all that is required is revealed.
So take in a deep breath. And in this moment, por favor, Darwin, words of wisdom that he would like to share with everyone. If both of them
Final
could
sharing.
offer another moment or two, just we'd like you to bring your hands to your heart and whatever their heart would like to share.
algo que usted quiera compartir de corazón ahora en este momento con nosotros. Puede ser algo de su experiencia, algún tipo de consejo para que la gente se pegue un poquito más a lo que es la conexión, ¿no? De lo que es el
No,
ser
pues,
humano con las.
Sí, no, pues acá agradecer verdaderamente de todo corazón y sintiéndolo así dentro de la espiritualidad. La compañera hermana Kira, el hermano Siri, y a todos los que estamos aquí y los que forman el equipo. Y lo que sí decimos es que sí necesitamos el apoyo de cada uno de nosotros, de todos ustedes, para seguir fortaleciendo que lo que estamos defendiendo es para todos, para el mundo entero. Lo que estamos en Amazonía, decimos, ahí hay selvas todavía, pero vivimos de una constante pelea y discusión con las empresas extractivas que quieren acabar con nuestras selvas, quieren acabar con nuestras medicinas. Entonces, eso destruirá, creo, el único pulmón que está viendo en la parte de Amazonía, que es lo único que hay, Perú, Brasil, en Colombia, Ecuador, Guyana, y ya prácticamente ya no hay más. Pedir más bien al mundo entero, a todos los amigos, hermanos que nos ven, que nos colaboren, que nos ayuden a seguir este gran proceso, esta gran lucha que llevamos por la defensa de nuestros territorios y defensa a la vida, que es especialmente el agua, la defensa al medio ambiente, que todo el mundo necesitamos respirar este aire, porque este aire, si no lo tenemos, un aire contaminado, ¿de qué sirve? Tener tantas cosas o tener riquezas, pero si no tiene aire o vive enfermo, no le va a poder servir disfrutar lo que tiene. Pero si nosotros defendemos lo que es nuestra biodiversidad, nuestro aire, nuestras selvas, nuestras montañas, nuestros sitios sagrados en donde todavía están nuestros espíritus vivos, viviendo y cuidando esos territorios, así como acá en estos sectores de Cañar, que cualquiera no hace el trabajo que están haciendo la hermana. Para eso necesita tener fortaleza, necesita tener valor, necesita enfrentarse a muchas cosas que se vienen encima de uno y tener que avanzar pese a lo que digan la gente que es contraria muchas veces a nuestros procesos, pero aquí estamos. Ese es verdaderamente una bendición de Dios, bendición de nuestro Padre Creador, que Él es el que ha construido todo, que es el gran arquitecto de construir, y lo que estamos haciendo aquí es equilibrar esta tierra, equilibrar el mundo, porque se está destruyendo. Entonces nuestro deber, nuestro trabajo es equilibrar nuestra naturaleza para poder vivir otros días más, para seguir viviendo otro tiempo más, porque aquí, como bien sabe, el mundo entero, los países industrializados, ellos están acabando todo lo que existe. Nuestra naturaleza lo miran en un sentido económico, pero no lo miran en el sentido de conservación y de vida. Entonces, eso queremos construir no solo con todo el mundo, con todos aquellos amigos que nos den ese amor, que nos den esa fortaleza para poder seguir adelante. Y nosotros estamos firmes, hemos resistido, como el mundo entero sabe ahora en lo que pasamos, la lucha fuerte en Ecuador, los pueblos indígenas en contra de un gobierno que fue el gobierno que no nos ha entendido y que está gobernando mal incluso los países.
Un momento, porque hay transducción importante.
He's had a lot of information.
He
A
said,
lot
you
of-
know, learn Spanish, feel his heart, because everything he said mattered and
Yeah.
is important. And I want to share with you what I found really important was that the sun came out. The sun has come out while he was sharing. And for me, that's the only thing I need to understand. The birds are now singing
Mhm.
after he was sharing. And this afternoon after lunch, we are going up to the temple together and we will take plenty of film. And remember, those of you on there, oh, did you hear the birds on that one? And so remember, tomorrow night is Monday Magic. Tomorrow we come together as that amplifier, holding the energy that ignited on the 13th, sustaining humanity till the 28th, where we will have film and everything that we can get from today. And I'm confident a lot more to share.
Yeah.
So as we bring our hands to our heart right now, we would ask if she would like to offer us just a 30-second blessing. If we could-
Voy a traducir un poco de lo que él dice.
Sí, por favor.
Sí. So, Edwin, the main idea that he
Yes.
gave us is to help us help us to protect the land, because you know it's unique in the planet. and we have just small spaces in this world that we have to maintain. We have to preserve their land. So that was the main idea that he talked about, and they changed.
And feel that in your heart,
Yeah.
because that's exactly what we're doing here at TOSA. And I know that many of you are doing as well. Together we are better when we link and say yes. So let us bring our hands to our heart, and we've invited Maria Josefina to offer us a moment before we close today.
¿Quiere decirnos algo, abuelita?
Sí, quiero compartir con ustedes. Digo, primeramente, dijo, ustedes son bien bondadosas, tienen un corazón que Dios les ha abierto, porque nunca no nos habían recibido así como ustedes nos han recibido. Aquí es un paraíso que he venido a ver. Y los quiero de corazón grande, grande, grande a toditos. Y agradeciéndole todo, porque es que también soy corta de memoria. La vejez ya no me deja pensar. Entonces, ahí le agradezco.
Gracias.
She said the main words that she wants to thank to Kira and Sri, because they are doing a really great job here to preserve this area. And you have a really good heart, and she felt it, and she said that it's the first time that she has an experience with religion.
Sobre de lo que nos tratamos también, pues de la clínica.
Ay, de la
Oh.
clínica, sí.
So
Oye,
they
oye.
say that she needs
Sí.
help to promote, to make a project in
The
like
clinic.
the clinic.
So
in
they-
their
yeah.
land.
They
Right.
went just before we would go, they were at the clinic this morning and had some treatments and
Yeah.
are feeling really good. It's like, we're gonna get you more treatments before you go, and let's get that light expanded. And so I know we've gone over time. I pray people are still seeing this. If not, they're gonna catch this as bonus time in the rerun. And let's all bring our hearts together right now. Con un corazón, with one heart. Thank you. Thank you for all that you are. Thank you for being on the planet now. Thank you for supporting humanity. Thank you for saying yes to joy and yes to the opportunity for you to have the greatest life possible. We love you with all our heart. We look forward to seeing you at Monday, tomorrow night, Monday Minga. If not, we'll see you next Sunday.
Absolutely. Beloved ones, we love you. We are grateful for you, and we look forward to our next gathering.
Namaste.
Namaste.